Hello everybody, and welcome to the next module. This is a fun one. This is where things get a little bit kind of crazy, but in a really kind of fun and good way. This is going to be the last data types that we're going to go over in Python and focus on. And they're called data containers. And we're going to talk about lists and iterations or looping on how to do that. Specifically today, we're going to go through tuples, what they are, and then introduce you to looping, both for and while loops. We're going to go into then lists and dictionaries, and then finally we're going to talk about picking the right data container, how to pick which one is best for your specific situation. So let's get started with this module. The thing that you're going to learn about today with both data containers and loops is really going to be, I think, a pivotal thing of programming. So the great thing about computers is they can do certain things really well, really fast. And what they do really well, really fast is do it over and over and over and over again. It's called cycling or looping. Going over in the same loop and loop and loop and loop and loop over again. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. We are going to go into how to loop over multiple iterations of things, whether that's a finite set of iterations or even an infinite set of iterations. Specifically, we're going to talk about what exactly is a data container and the data structure that's associated with that. We're going to talk about what is a tuple, a list, and a dictionary, and what their differences are, and some of the advantages that comes to using each and every one of them, and specifically when to use them. We're going to talk about mutability versus immutability. So if you remember back in strings, we found out that strings are immutable. They can't be changed. So what does mutability means? Well, we'll find out. We're going to talk about looping and iterating with using for and while loops, trying to find items within a data structure. We're going to learn how to index and slice within these data structures. We're going to learn how to add and remove elements into these data containers. And then finally, we're going to talk about nesting, copying, and sorting these elements that's in there. This is exciting. This is a lot of fun. You're really going to like this. Don't worry if you don't get it the first time. Just like computers, sometimes it takes multiple iterations of things, of doing the things, and even maybe potentially watching some of these videos before things finally click. That's okay. This may be the first start where you actually start executing a while loop on your own education. So let's get started with tuples in the next video.